All right, upright rows, close grip, upright rows, like, yeah, with the pinky on the ridge here. Open hand like so. Started with this for the 12 rep, this for the 11 rep, this and this for the 10, the 9, and then this and this without this for the 8, and then the same for the 7, and the 6, and then the 5, I added that. That's 32.5 pounds. So that will be the next one. We'll scrape all this off and put the 35 for the 3. I still have to do this 4 rep. So do 4 reps of that, and then 3 and 2 and 1, or so. Okay, so upright rows, I got 95 pounds, and I'm just gonna do 1 or 2 reps at 100 pounds. And the next time, maybe, what is that? Yeah, next time maybe I'll be putting the 45s on there at the last rep. So let's see what I can do here. Witness me. Witness me. Okay. That's fine. If I just get 1 or 2 reps here, I'm fine. So it's me at 83 reps for the workout. 12 sets. And I'm gonna call it done. Guess where I'm at. Mule deer. This trail is more crowded than I expected. A lot of runners, a lot of trail runners on the mule deer off of the Gap Road, but it's more crowded than I prefer. Well, it is a Sunday midsummer, so you're gonna have crowds. You're gonna see crowds. You're gonna have crowds. You're gonna, yeah. It's California. You're gonna have crowds, right? Just got 40 minutes. Just stopped here, and only got 7 seconds of video left. Well, that's not true. What the heck was that? So I'm turning around. There's a marker over here. I do think I should spend some time stretching out. A few minutes. And then head back. What do we got here? Number MD21. I have seen a lot of runners, a few hikers, and usually in groups. Except for I saw 2 individual people in two separate occasions. All having a good time out here. I know I complain about people being on the trail, but at the same time, I really think everybody should do it. You know, you just deal with it. That looks like a little place to sit down. Oh yeah. Take a breather. Wow. That's fairly nice, huh? Hopefully this is more it's like a stable setting that I found. It's not super stable, but it's a more stable setting. And it lets me zoom in and out. I'm already a quarter of the way back. And this is what's called super stable. So, super stable and regular stable. I'm gonna determine which is the best. And I don't think these markers are numbered anymore. Maybe. No. Very green. But there is so much dead wood here. A little salad. Some ranch on there. So much dead wood down. Man, that one snapped recently. Whack. There's a potential widowmaker. Just needs to be helped a little bit. I'm sure the wind will take care of that. But look at these, man. So much dead wood. Don't you think you could like tell people, hey, what do you think about like dragging a log for exercise? You know, you could cut it down to a weight where you could drag it. It could be cut down to a weight you could drag it. Like that one right there, I could take that one. That's not big. I could drag one of these out. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Some people are like, oh, it's habitat. It's like, that's kindling. You know, you would think somebody wouldn't smoke up here, but they do. And they do, you know, chuck their butts just like they're out in the city. So, it's happened before. Once I came, and then I go, whoa. Oh, the elves have really gone out of their way this time. Yeah, wow, I don't understand. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, I do not get the concept of bringing a bag. If this is like, you bring a bag, you collect you collect the excrement. I'm in the wind so I can smell that. You hang it from a tree or leave it on the trail side. Wouldn't it just make more sense to leave the refuse just out in the wild so it can decay? What is this concept? I think it's a form of insanity. People are crazy. That makes absolutely no sense to me. So ever, none what. Here's an interesting thing is there's a campground nearby, and you can see that a lot of the wood has been cleared out. Simple as that. Allow people to camp, and they will need the firewood. And then they will use it for leisure, cooking, warmth, keep the bears away, stuff like that, keep the bugs away, and quickly and efficiently, the kindling that layeth on the ground is processed out. It is no longer a threat to. It's just a thing. I just think it should be. I think it should be managed in some way, shape, or form. Anyway, that's all. The red kind. This is good. Hey, nice bunch of these. Red, almost copper looking. And they have like a little bowl on top so they collect dust and dirt. Interesting. They're not domed right now. Though at one point today they might have been earlier when it was more moist. There it is. The end of the trail. It was a good one, man. Pretty level. You can decide how far you want to go on it. I'll bet if you were here on any weekday, it would be much more quiet. But it wasn't too bad. And I think it's like 72, 74 degrees when I started. And now it's probably warmer by about 5 to 7 degrees than that. I want to thank my subscribers. I think I got like 84 subscribers. I want to thank y'all for your support. And each one of you is special to me. So thank you. And keep on recommending. I'm trying to get a little bit more viewership so that I don't have to have a day job. I'm just doing this for fun. And I'm doing this, logging this so that I can have a record and my grandkids can see how beautiful it is out here, and they can come out here and decide which one they want to do someday. Enjoy this with me, baby. And if I'm departed, then hopefully I'm allowed to hang out here with them in that format. I don't know anything about it. But here we are back at Pearly the Truxedo, and some beautiful clouds over there. Sky. Wow. Thank you and have a great day.